Hi everyone, this is Nitin Sharma from Microsoft. I am the Global Account Director for Tech Mahindra, and it's my privilege to talk to Saurabh Jha today about the launch of TechM's Fabricator offering on Microsoft Fabric. Saurabh, please introduce yourself and let's jump straight in.
Thank you, Nitin. So this is Saurabh Jha. I'm from Tech Mahindra, and I'm the global head for data and analytics service line over here. So as Nitin mentioned, today we are going to primarily cover two major aspects. One is around Microsoft Fabric and the benefits that it brings to the table, and other is our Tech Mahindra's own IP, which is TechM Fabricator, which actually utilizes Microsoft Fabric and our own IPs to make the journey to move our customers to Microsoft Fabric much easier and convenient. So, Nitin, what I would like to start with, Nitin, is it's a recent launch, and I know we have been seeing, we have been hearing and seeing things about Microsoft Fabric for almost 6 to 7 months now, and now it is generally available. So, what is the thought behind Microsoft Fabric? I mean, Microsoft Azure on Azure, it already had almost every component that is required for data and analytics. So, what is new with Microsoft Fabric that is on the table?
As you know, we are witnessing the era of AI, and Microsoft Fabric actually is the data platform which is meant for this era of AI. In many ways, it's not just a product, it's a reimagination of the data platform. We all know that customer data is really growing exponentially and, creating more, the whole explosion of data is creating more and more data silos. And I think what customers are struggling with is as these silos become more complex and they keep deploying multitude of other data products, it becomes increasingly more difficult for them to extract any insights from that data. And the developer community is also struggling to help them in getting value out of this reams of data that exists. This is exactly the space that Fabric is addressing because it's emerging as an ultimate analytics platform, which provides a single integrated, platform that covers everything. Everything. If you think about data integration, engineering, warehousing, data science, real-time analytics, observability, and of course, Power BI, which brings the entire BI and visualization possibilities. All of this built on the backbone of AI with a unified security and governance and leveraging our unified data foundation in the form of one day. So what you're looking at is a very effective solution, which not only reduces the time and effort required to develop and maintain the analytics solution, but from an end user's perspective, it also provides you design consistency throughout the offerings, resulting in an enhanced user experience. And I think that's where our collaboration with Tech Mahindra and the launch of the Fabricator offering is really a step in the right direction to provide those responsive interfaces that users can use to easily navigate and interact with Fabric, which will allow them to build end-to-end orchestration with simple selections. And that's what I wanted to know more about today, Saurabh. So could you tell us what's the thought process behind TechM Fabricator?
I see the promise of Microsoft Fabric, and ever since we have been hearing about it. So we were very clear that we are going to put our weight behind it from a Tech Mahindra perspective. And that is what led to the creation of TechM Fabricator, which we launched last month. And it was, almost at the same time when Fabric was launched. So we actually started working with your team, as you're aware, much before that to start designing this Fabricator solution. So let me share a few things about what exactly is TechM Fabricator. So to put it in, again, very simple words, it is a workbench, right? So it's a workbench specifically for Microsoft Fabric. How has it been created? Now, TechM, we have our own Dahlia platform, which is our data analytics platform. And as a part of the platform, we have multiple IPs and tools and accelerators and so on and so forth. So what we thought was, instead of going and applying these IPs and tools individually to different parts of the Fabricator value chain, we have created a workbench that combines best of our IPs and tools with all the features and capabilities that Microsoft Fabric brings to create a very cohesive and user-friendly workbench that can be easily worked upon, and any user can very easily undertake the journey from the data, from source, all the way to analytics, insights, and AI in one single, through one single interface. And a very
Wonderful.
simple interface. In fact, getting the data in through the ingestion process and using our common data ingestion framework. Thereafter, designing and defining the data products, sharing those data products, and then utilizing them, whether it is for BI or it is for AI. So it completely aligns with the philosophy that you just shared. And I think the main point here is two things. One is we are bringing the best of tech and data analytics with the best that Microsoft has to offer today, right? And one other thing that this statement kind of signifies is how bullish we are on Microsoft Fabric, because we really believe this is, as you mentioned, it is the data analytics platform for the modern, AI generation as we see it. So, so Nitin, how do you see, now that you have seen Tech and Fabricator, you have seen what it is and what it can do. How do you see it is going to play with our customers, and how do you think this collaboration is gonna work out globally?
No, this sounds very exciting. I mean, we really feel that customers can leverage the collaboration between Microsoft Fabric and Tech and Fabricator to really enhance their data collection and consumption process. And top of mind, I would think by utilizing Fabric's design patterns and controls integrated into Tech and Fabricator, our customers can benefit from a very user-friendly and consistent interface, which makes it easier for their users to navigate and interact with the solution.
And the best part
Additionally, I
is,
think
yeah, and the best part is Fabricator actually utilizes this unique architecture of service fabric, right? That Microsoft Fabric brings in, allowing to do anything and everything that, an organization would want to do, whether it's real-time data analytics, in-memory computation, parallel transactions, event processing. You talk about it and it can be done. And of course, in the end, you have the whole AI piece, right? The big AI puzzle that most organizations are going to bet big on this year and beyond. So I think it's a great collaboration, Nathan, if you ask me. And we have shown the Fabricator to a few of our key customers, and they have been very excited about it. And the way we want to do this is, and there are some customers who probably are already on Azure or on some other clouds, or they're not on a cloud, or they're thinking of the journey. And what we really want to do is give them a taste of Fabric very quickly, right? So use Fabricator, and in a few weeks' time, take them through the entire journey, show them what Microsoft Fabric is all about, and then so that then they can take an informed decision and bet big on this platform. So that is where we are coming from, Nathan.
and of course, as we discussed, sort of, the biggest value that we have with Fabric today, along with Fabricator, bringing the ease of use for the customer, is that they don't need to move any data from anywhere. They could just
Absolutely.
point their data wherever it's sitting today, and they could start leveraging the value of Fabric and OneLake and create powerful visualizations, which they don't even need to have advanced skill sets of people knowing how to write SQL queries. They could just use natural language to basically create powerful Power BI dashboards. It really democratizes things for the business user.
And
So
that and that
absolutely exciting times. I really feel this collaboration will empower customers to optimize their data collection and consumption process. And that's really what was the need of the hour. And we're very excited about what we can do together with TechM here.
I completely align with you, and I would just like to conclude by saying that what you just mentioned, that this is the need of the hour, and that's absolutely right. People want, one is people need this data value chain to be simpler, to make it ready for AI, BI, and all the other requirements that they have. And I think that's exactly what Microsoft Fabric is addressing, and Tech and Fabricator is actually enabling our customers to do it in a much faster and easier manner. So great, Nathan. I think our collaboration has been absolutely brilliant over the last few years, and hope to see it continue going forward.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan.